What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Trent Pruitt, aka Trent Bets. This is my first video. I'm going to be putting out a lot of daily sports betting content, picks, analysis, etc. moving forward. My first focus is on this weekend's UFC event over in Abu Dhabi, where Cory Sandhagen squares off against Umar Nurmagomedov in a title eliminator fight in the bantamweight division. Remember, this card will be running throughout the afternoon stateside, so it should give us a good matinee sweat on Saturday. Let's start with the odds over at DraftKings Sportsbook, where Umar Nurmagomedov, pretty sizable favorite here, coming in at minus 325. Sanhagen comes back at plus 260 to get his hand raised. Odds makers, they're expecting this one to go deep. Over 4.5 rounds, minus 140 juiced over, so they're expecting a full 25-minute fight here. Overviewing each fighter, let's start with second-ranked contender Cory Sandhagen. He comes in at 5'11", 135 pounds, obviously, bantamweight tilt. 70-inch reach, switch stance. He is 32 years old, pretty high volume striker, 5.3 strikes per minute, relatively active in the takedown department, 1.36 takedowns per 15 minutes. He's riding a 3-fight win streak currently, and he has a 64% takedown defense rate, which could be critical in this fight, as Umar Nurmagomedov, very active in the takedown department, 4.5 takedowns per 15 minutes. This guy barely getting hit. You just scroll through his fight log here. 3 strikes, 13 against, 2, 1, 7. He's pretty much crushing everyone that he's going up against currently. And that's why he's a perfect 17-0 in his professional career. And finally, worth mentioning that the Russian is the 10th ranked bantamweight in the world. All right, so who wins this fight? Obviously, the safe answer is to ride with the guy who's minus 325 here. However, if I was forced to make a bet on the side, I'd actually ride with Sanhagen plus 260 for a few bucks. There's just a few unknowns here with Nurmagomedov that kind of has me questioning this price here at minus 325. For instance, this will be his first 5-round fight. What happens when this fight gets dragged into the championship rounds? Will Umar's cardio hold up against a guy with an endless gas tank like Sanhagen? The other big question mark is simply the rise in competition. This will easily be the Russian's biggest step up in competition. He's skipping over a ton of juggernauts in the division to try and take on the high-volume Sanhagen. Those are 2 critical reasons that I'm not interested in betting Nurmagomedov, especially at this minus 325 price. I don't think this fight is nearly as much of a layup as this price suggests. So what am I betting? The one bet I have locked in is Cory Sandhagen to go over 57.5 significant strikes landed. I locked this one in at minus 115 over at DraftKings Sportsbook. For starters, just to throw out some simple division, the American basically has to land 12 significant strikes per round, which is nothing for a dude who lands 5.33 significant strikes per minute. Also, the odds makers suggest that this fight will go the distance, which means we'll likely get a full 25 minutes for Sanhagen to work and accumulate strikes. And finally, just circling back on one of the points from above, I'm interested to see how Umar looks in the later rounds. It's uncharted territory for him. So if he gets fatigued, I think Sanhagen's going to pick him apart in the championship rounds. There we have it. My favorite bet for Saturday's main event in Abu Dhabi is Sanhagen to go over 57.5 significant strikes. Thanks everyone for watching.